tonight between the Amarillo Poodles and the Frisco RoughRiders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brock Burke, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now, Ivan Castillo. He'll get us started in this one
Leading off
under
here
the
tonight,
lights.
The second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now the pitch. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
At the plate now, Jackson Whitaker. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
So now to the plate, Luis Camposano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
So it's second and third following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Taylor Colway. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's low.
Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 1-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box now, Eric Heim, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hit to third. He's right there. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Chris Muriel.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Muriel. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here comes the first pitch. That one catches the bottom.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Sod Poodles lead it 2-0. Emmanuel Ramirez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
At the plate, Yoni Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Heim is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
At the plate, Charles LeBlanc, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
To short. Scooped up. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Josh Young.
Settling in now, Josh Young, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Amarillo out in front, 2-0. Second inning set to go, and next
Leading
it'll
off,
be the outfielder,
the
Lee
left
Bloom.
fielder, Lee Bloom.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Standing in now, Manolo Capua. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Dre Overstreet.
At the plate, Dre Overstreet, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in, Nick Schufo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, number 58.
Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses, ball 1. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Colway is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
In now, Henry Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ramirez Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
Now at the plate, Julio Pablo Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
0-1 pitch on its way.
2. One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the third out of the inning. So striding in, Ivan Castillo. He flied out, leading off the ball game.
Ivan
Third baseman in
Castillo.
tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Thompson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker.
Standing in, Jackson Whitaker. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0.
Nope.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Campusano reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Taylor Colware, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
So now to the plate, Eric Heim, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Steele Walker. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's set, and the pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
You want perspective on the play? We can build perspective. They get better, but I think they get more hurt.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that's on the outside corner. 1 and 2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Really good late bite on that slider
Batting
right
eight.
there. The best
The
ones
left
have
fielder.
that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Bubba Thompson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Josh Morgan.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Morgan. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Sod Poodles lead it 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Muriel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chris Muriel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee Bloom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short, reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 89.
Into the box, Manolo Kapua. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Digging in, Yoni Hernandez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now it's 2-0. fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bloom has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 12, Charles LeBlanc.
Striding in once again, Charles LeBlanc. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Overstreet is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Young.
Striding in, Josh Young. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Young stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Dre Overstreet. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. Martinez is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ivan Castillo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
1-0 the count. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jackson.
Digging in once again, Jackson Whitaker. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. So
now
much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Luis Camposano, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Taylor Colway. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. Popped up, Young in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Men on third with 2 down. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, D-Row.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Wes Benjamin takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 75, Wes Benjamin.
Standing in now, Eric Heim. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
In now, Chris Murillo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. A leap, but it's off his glove. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Left fielder.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
At the plate, Lee Bloom. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throw into second.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box now, Manolo Kapua, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Home half of the 5th coming up. Amarillo out in front 7-0. Now in the box, Nick Schufo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Henry Ramos.
Now at the plate, Henry Ramos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. And there's their first hit of the game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Julio Pablo Martinez.
So now to the plate, Julio Pablo Martinez. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
One and two.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Julio Pablo Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping in now, Steele Walker. Left side, but well foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
To the plate now, Bubba Thompson. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1-1.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Sod Poodles lead it 7-1. Ready once again, Dre Overstreet. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ivan Castillo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And 2-2. Shot back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound
now
right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box, Jackson Whitaker. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Threw it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
At the plate, Luis Camposano.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Ramos is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
Ready for another shot now, Taylor Colway. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Josh Morgan. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Heading out towards shallow right. Colway has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Yoni Hernandez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yoni Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 12, Charles LeBlanc.
Into the box now, Charles LeBlanc. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
0-1 count and the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eric Heim will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Here it comes.
3-2.
Chris Muriel is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Muriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Gene Casanova comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Gene Casanova.
Standing in now, Lee Bloom, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Martinez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 89.
Stepping up now, Manolo Capua. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
In now, Dre Overstreet.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
At the plate now, Ivan Castillo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Ramos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker.
Digging in, Jackson Whitaker. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Amarillo out in front, 9-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Young.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 58.
And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball three.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting.
When you're
right
struggling
fielder.
as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now. Henry Ramos lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
So coming to the plate, Julio Pablo Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Sod Poodles lead it 9-2.
Leading off, the catcher, Luis.
So now to the plate, Luis Camposano, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball
Now
right
batting,
here.
right
Tried to
fielder,
sneak a fastball in
Taylor
on him? No way.
Hallway.
Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Taylor Colway, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he bluffs the go, and he'll stay at second here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready for another chance? Eric Heim. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Young is under it near the mound, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Muriel.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Muriel. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 1. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Campusano rounds the corner and is headed home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So stepping in, Steele Walker. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Blake Backer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Backer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey! The count, 0-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game.
That's
his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Standing in now, Bubba Thompson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Backer, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
The batter,
they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Morgan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Yoni Hernandez.
Nope.
Ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. and he fouls this one off. Line toward the alley in left center. Bloom is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Amarillo out in front, 9-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Lee Bloom.
Lee Bloom.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking
Now
or
batting.
swinging. He tried
Number
to check his
89.
swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Manolo Kapua, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Grounder down the line at third, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone.
The batter,
You thought he would set
the
that
center
up pretty
fielder,
well. The previous pitch
Ray
was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
At the plate, Dre Overstreet, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runners on first with 1 down. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a
Now
strike,
batting,
and sometimes you're going to
the
give up a
second
base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage,
Your
man.
attention,
2-0,
please.
3-0,
Now
3-1. Buy
for the
yourself that
RoughRiders.
pot-committed fastball
Number
and cheat.
64.
Joe Barlow enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate now, Ivan Castillo batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, you can't
Now
continue
batting,
to make
the
mistakes
first
like
baseman,
this and expect to win.
Jackson.
That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Bases full now following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes a called strike two. Bases are loaded with only one out. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. At the plate, Luis Campusano. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1. Now that's popped up. LeBlanc is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Sod Poodles lead it 9-3. Stepping into the box, Charles LeBlanc. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Charles LeBlanc.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now
good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Digging in, Josh Young. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Around first, he's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Now batting.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
To the plate now, Nick Schufo, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Ramos.
Into the box now, Henry Ramos. Popped up. Kapua is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
Striding into the box, Julio Pablo Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Overstreet is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Sod Poodles smash the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Emmanuel Ramirez gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs on 18 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. For the RoughRiders, 4 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors, they also left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.